Hey there friends, it's Vanessa. Welcome back to my channel. Today we have a very exciting activity that we'll be doing today. I will be recreating photos from my childhood in Walt Disney World. If you don't already know, I live in Orlando, very close to Walt Disney World, and I would go to Walt Disney World all the time as a kid. My parents are Disney Vacation Club members, so we go all the time, and it's a really happy, fun place for me. I have really happy memories from going all the time, so I thought it would be fun to go around Disney and recreate some photos from my childhood. So without further ado, let's jump into it. So I decided to pick out 3 different photos from my childhood to pick out. As I kind of mentioned, I have vacationed a lot in Walt Disney World, so you can imagine I have a ton of photos. So many to choose from. But I wanted 2 pieces of criteria. 1, that it was only me and it wasn't my family. And 2, that it didn't, okay, so 3 things. 2, it didn't pertain to character because that would have been really hard to schedule. And 3, that the location still existed. Thanks Disney for getting rid of Toontown in Walt Disney World in Magic Kingdom, because that's where most of my pictures are, because we spent a ton of time in Toontown, but I digress. So I picked 3 fun photos, and yeah, let's get into that adventure. So we first started in Magic Kingdom. I picked this photo where I'm riding on the carousel, back from the 90s, as we know, wonderful fashion from back then. So the outfit I decided to wear was something that is inspired by that outfit, because A, I don't have that exact dress anymore, and B, to find some of that really interesting late 90s, early 2000s fashion would have been very challenging. So I have this top from ASOS, which is actually a maxi dress that I pinned up into a top because it was cold. Which actually was the same color palette as the dress I was wearing as a kid on the carousel. So we started in Magic Kingdom, got over to the carousel, ended up getting the exact horse I rode. That was the one thing that I didn't change, which was pretty cool to be able to recreate the photo. And we got to ride the carousel. I got to act like a child for a hot second before we headed out. Also, I want to note, I'm going to insert some footage of the Main Street trolley people and how I would forever want to be a Main Street trolley dancer, because it's so cool and I could see myself doing it and it'd be so fun, and they're amazing. So walking right down the middle, Main Street, USA. So we hopped on the monorail and our next stop was Epcot. This next picture, I was a little bit older, still with that great early 2000s fashion and the headbands that I always wore to grow out my hair. So this one was taken at the American Pavilion at the American Adventure in Epcot. I found a really cute sweater from ASOS that was actually a very similar color to what I was wearing in the picture. I paired it with my jeans and gym shoes, because you know, if you're walking around Disney, you can't just not wear gym shoes. You need something to support your feet, because or else they're gonna hurt, speaking from experience. So that was super fun, really easy. I think I even nailed the pose that I did as probably like an 8-9-year-old. Then we hopped on the Skyliner to head over Caribbean Beach. If you guys don't already know, the Skyliner is a new transportation service that is offered at Walt Disney World, and it connects Epcot with the new Riviera Resort, Caribbean Beach, Pop Century, Art of Animation, as well as Hollywood Studios. It's just another form of transportation that helps give the resorts that did not have a second form of transportation another option. So we flew over to Caribbean, and I diligently searched for the slide that is in this photo, and I thought I knew where it was. I thought that it still existed. It did not. I was sad. The internet lied. So we ended up having to go to the playground that did exist and try to find a slide that was similar to get a similar angle. We did the best we could. But in the photo, I'm wearing a tank top, probably it's a dress, I don't really know. So I paired my basic white tee from Target and my same jeans and gym shoes, and also my headband that I wore in several pictures, because Target literally has everything. So I got to have some fun being a kid, and that was my adventure recreating the photos. Let me guys know what you think about this adventure. Do you think I did a good job? Do you like seeing photos like this and me adventuring around my backyard, which is Walt Disney World? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you because this was super fun to film, and it was something that I've been wanting to do for a really long time because of how much I love Disney. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe and hit the bell icon so you're notified every time I post a new video. You can follow me at Vanessa Jordan Photo on Instagram, where I post so much Disney stuff on my stories because that's where I live now. Along with other things that are helping small business owners and brand strategy and bloggers who want to work with me and create cool, awesome content. You can also find me at vanessajordanphotograph.com to see all of my services and offerings. And if you head to the link in the description, you can check out our Patreon as well as our shop for the podcast that we have. And if you don't know about the podcast, head to last week's video, or a couple days ago, the video, which should be a podcast episode where I interview all sorts of entrepreneurs and we talk about conversations that really aren't had in the entrepreneurial space. And yeah, I think that's it. Until next time, bye guys.